bayou to the Rocky Mountains, and the depths of the Pacific to the sandbars of New England. This is Boat Trader's stomping grounds. From small bass boats to giant offshore titans and everything in between, boaters across America show us why they love their boat and exactly what makes it the perfect vessel for their neck of the woods. In this episode, we're heading to Northeast Florida to explore boating culture in the state's First Coast region, an area overflowing with history, nature, and a wide range of shoreline destinations, including the historic city of St. Augustine, the oldest city in the United States. Our first stop is Jacksonville, a city built along the majestic banks of the 310-mile-long St. Johns River, which flows north from central Florida to where it terminates here at the Atlantic Ocean.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan McVinney and welcome to another episode of Stomping Grounds. I'm here next to the Jacksonville Beach Fishing Pier, and in this episode we're going to explore boating around Florida's first coast in the northern part of the state, and in particular around Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a city nicknamed the River City, and it's also home to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So it's home to some of the greatest boat gating in the country. For the uninitiated, boat gating is tailgating on a boat prior to a sporting event. So let's go meet some locals, find out what kind of boats they're running, and hear their stories.
First stop, we drove over to the home of local Jacksonville boating personality Lisa the Botanista, who has a beautiful house right on the waterfront along the river, complete with private docks. She invited us to come spend the day on the water with her and her local boating friends, who she affectionately refers to as the Jacksonville River Rats. All right, we're arriving to Lisa Almeida's house. Here, we're gonna go out on the water, check out the air show with her. She runs the Freedom Boat Club here in Jacksonville and in St. Augustine. Hey, Lisa. Hi, pup.
That's matey.
Matey?
Like ahoy matey.
Ahoy, matey. Hey, how are you?
Good.
How's it going?
Good.
Nice to meet you in person. Yeah.
I'm Lisa Almeida. They call me the Botanista, and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a boater by birth. My parents were competitive water skiers. I grew up boating. I was in the boat 6 weeks after I was born. Actually, my mom skied with me till she was 6 months pregnant, and the doctor said, "You gotta stop." And I'm blessed to own a Freedom Boat Club franchise, so I get to get people on the water all the time. There's nothing like seeing the dad come in the office the first time with like a grin that'll fill up the whole thing going, "I took my kids tubing," or "We saw dolphins today." And it's just, I feel incredibly blessed.
Freedom Boat Club has over 370 locations in the U.S., Canada, and Europe, with 3 highly rated locations in Northeast Florida. Members here can access the beautiful active waters of the Intercoastal Waterway, St. Johns River, and the Atlantic Ocean. From offshore fishing to river tubing, Freedom Boat Club offers a wide range of activities to suit every member's interests.
Lisa was excited to take us to the air show happening that day on the river. She had 2 boats waiting at the docks, a Monterey M45 and a Monterey 345 SY. The M45 is a sharp-looking, quick-planing outboard-powered runabout, great for day boating and various water sports.
That's pretty new, like
2020.
Well, the 345 SY is an outboard-powered, compact, yacht-like cruiser with live-aboard amenities. She invited some friends to join us for a raft-up viewing party, and we all piled in and cast it off. Hey guys.
Hi.
Ready for a day on the water?
Oh yeah.
Nice. 35 feet is a sweet spot for family cruisers like this, making them relatively easy to handle while providing a comfortable interior below. A galley, full head, and entertainment zones ideal for long days on the water. We navigated the winding waterways, passing by charming riverside homes and businesses, eventually arriving at our raft-up vantage point.
We have the St. Johns River, we have the Intercoastal, and we have the ocean. And sometimes you can see dolphins, manatees, and turtles all in the same day. Because if you went from the river and saw the manatee, got to the Intercoastal and saw the dolphins, and then went offshore and saw a turtle.
Yeah.
And it's not unusual.
Boating is an integral part of the local lifestyle in Jacksonville, where the culture and economy revolve around the water. Along the riverfront, we find everything from restaurants and fishing tournaments to the ever-popular Riverwalk trails, Duval County's waterways boast a highly productive ecosystem, with significant sport fisheries and estuaries serving as nurseries for young fish, shrimp, and crabs. Wildlife abounds, from manatees to bald eagles and herons, and the shallow coastal waters near the river mouth are the only known calving grounds for the North Atlantic right whale. The Port of Jacksonville is among the busiest in the United States, with 2 U.S. Navy bases located in the region, including the second largest Atlantic fleet at Mayport and the third largest Navy base at NAS Jax on the west bank of the St. Johns. Jacksonville is also the birthplace of the famous Blue Angels Flight Squadron.
So we are in the middle of the St. Johns River, right near NAS, the naval station, and we are getting ready to watch the Blue Angels fly. What's really cool in Jacksonville is every other year it's in the river, every other year it's at the beach. So you got lucky that we're at the river this year. Yeah. And we've got all these boats all around us, and they are literally, I mean, you're gonna feel like you can reach out and touch them when they come by. It's just like incredible. We're right at the end of the run. I mean, we're right there at the end of the runway.
Yeah. Grew up on the water. It's in my blood. I grew up on the Chesapeake Bay. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. And my granddad had a big charter fishing boat, worked that boat when I was a kid. And then my dad had a boat, and all my buddies where I lived had boats. Hey, Jacksonville by the water is the only way to really know Jacksonville.
One more to the mix. Say hi to everybody on the TV show.
What?
Is this your stomping grounds?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what stomping grounds means? It means like your neighborhood, like your neck of the woods.
You gotta try it.
So can you say your name and this is my stomping grounds?
Yeah.
Camille, this is my stomping ground.
This is Camille's stomping grounds. Doing it right over here with the food, Lisa. What do you have? Green chili?
Green chili stew.
Ooh, green chili stew. That sounds good.
I love it from the Mexican days.
Not just to anybody, not just to give, don't give it away to Ron.
I know.
They're loving the stew.
You like that green chili stew?
Ooh, it's delicious.
Awesome.
Thank you. How do you like it? I'm loving it. I guess the green chili stew is a highly valued prize around here. I'm digging the disco ball here. Gotta have that on board.
It's like a big party with all your best friends, you know?
Look at all the boats that are out here, Ryan. It's so cool. I mean, look at them all.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, this makes a botanista happy.
It's like we do everything. We go to the Jags games together. We go to Fort George together.
This is how creek rats get married. When you're a Pottsburge creek rat, this is how you leave a wedding.
All right.
We all raft up together and we're all on each other's boats and we're all in each other's lives. It's amazing. We have a love and a respect for each other like none I've ever experienced in life. It's a joy and love that is just filled in our hearts through the river and boating.
You'll be sorry that you messed with the US of A.
Out here with the kids who are all loving the air show. You guys like the air show?
Yeah, we do, man.
Yeah.
This is how we roll.
I love this right now.
You love this right now?
Keep it PG.
The NAS Jax Air Show allows spectators to witness daring aerobatic displays from directly below the action on the water. The Blue Angels' mission is to inspire excellence and service to the country through showcasing teamwork and professionalism, highlighting naval aviation's precision and power in FA-18 Super Hornets.
Unique to Jacksonville is Boater Skip Day, which is really cool.
What is Boater Skip Day?
So it's a Friday. It's the first Friday of June, and it is a proclamation by the mayor. It is officially Boaters Skip Day for Duval County.
Okay.
So boaters are told to skip work and come do a raft up.
No way.
And 4,000 boat, like, it's crazy.
Wow.
It is crazy what it has turned into.
We headed back to Pottsburge Creek to meet up with some more of Lisa's River Rats gang, who were all getting ready to boat gate ahead of the upcoming Jags game. All right, we're here with local boater Bobby at his place. Awesome place. Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about how long have you lived here?
So it's a pretty cool story. I grew up in this neighborhood a couple streets over. My grandparents lived right up the creek. My other grandparents lived on the Intercoastal Waterway, so I've been a water baby my entire life. I've been here on the creek for about 25 years now.
This is such a cool community. You got a big yard, you got your dock here, you got 2 lifts. It looks like everybody kind of has their own dock here. And I guess you guys probably just hop back and forth and hang out?
We do some really cool stuff around Christmas. People do happy hours and decorate their docks and decorate their boats, and we'll bounce around.